Exactly. So isn't that great? Isn't that magical, those? Yeah, they're fun. So I'm not sure if that is exactly the first one. I know it's a very, very early one. Having sound in it is later, obviously. But people put sound in these things. So like I said, when we're going to do our special treat, when you guys come here, you're helping support the museum. You're helping us continue teaching schools and getting interesting things for people so they can learn interesting things. And they can learn the history of invention and learn where everything came from. So I always say when you go to the Met, basically you bought everything in the Met. You own everything here. All these things you are supporting. These are all your items. When you go to the Met, those are your mummies. So you know what I always tell people, the next time you go to the Met, you know what I want you to do? Walk over to the curator and say, Denny said those are my mummies. I'd like to open them now and see where that gets you. But here you actually do get to open up the new acquisitions. So each week I bring a bunch of items for you here, and then you guys come over and open them up and become museum curators of your own. And I think every museum should do that. That'd be kind of fun. Like I would love it when Tutankhamun's like stuff arrived. I'd love to be the guy that opened that, or if my great grandfather opened that and they had footage of that. That'd be kind of cool, right? Now, I don't know if I've got any mummies in those boxes there. I don't think so. They're kind of small. It might be a mummy's park or something. But I want to give you a little bit of Hollywood direction before we do this. First of all, when you see these things, don't do that because that's ridiculous. You want to use it kind of as a box cutter, or you want to cut on the edge of things so you're not actually cutting the antique inside of it. So don't cut the whole center like that. Also, for cataloging, I need the labels. So don't mess up the, where it came from and all that. Which, speaking of the labels, also don't go, oh, this came from Bob Smith of 1313 Mockingbird Lane, because Bob Smith may not want his entire address all over the planet, and 1313 Mockingbird Lane is the address of the Munsters. Now, for a good year, I thought it was the Addams Family, and it's an unboxing. Who cares? It's just fun. But then I was like, am I giving people fake news? Is that actually the Addams Family? So I looked it up and I was like, oh my God, it's not the Addams Family address. So I'm like, whose address is it? Because I remember 1313 Mockingbird Lane is like in my childhood memory. It was the Munsters address. So what is the Addams Family address? I looked it up. It's actually 13 Cemetery Lane. So I'm like, oh, so now I have to make sure you all get it right. So 1313 Mockingbird Lane is the address of Munsters. And 13 Cemetery Lane is the address of Good, because the Addams Family and the Munsters were sending me nasty emails because their mail was getting messed up and it was all my fault. So I want to make sure you guys get it right, because you don't want to piss off a guy called Uncle Fester. And Lurch, you really don't want to piss off Lurch. That could get ugly. So the next thing I have to tell you guys is, being that I'm going to be cataloging these, so what you're going to do is you're going to grab a scissor, walk over to the table, grab a scissor, grab a package. Over there, you're going to open up the package. Then when it's open and ready, come over to me. You're going to put me on the spot, because then I have to know what the Sam hell you just opened. So I'll give you a little history thing going, oh, this I got, blah, 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 and this is blah, 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 and all that. Then when we're done, take the package and the antique and put it on that table over there so that I know which antique went into which package. And that way for later, I can catalog it. Are you guys ready? You got all your directions set? So on your mark, get set. And come on over, step right up and grab a package. Tommy, you definitely have to do this because you have not done this before. And then after that, Paul, I'm going to play an Alice pony one. You know the ones I'm talking about. Oh, this one cut itself. Yes, definitely go across the top.
So forget your camera, or it didn't happen.
The camera is full. So I'm gonna kind of do something's wrong with it because it's not full. I just deleted a whole bunch of stuff. There should have been tons of space and there isn't. So I'm gonna hi everyone, this is the unboxing for the Museum of Interesting Things Early Animation Secret Speakeasy. So everyone now is grabbing packages, and then they're gonna come over to me and show me what they got, and then I'll hopefully figure it out. Oh my God, this is great. So this is a Buffalo Bill little book, and it's from Pony Express on the bottom there, because I have a whole Pony Express show. And I'll step right up so they know who opened it. great. So what's your name?
B, hi.
So B opened up this, and the Pony Express was only around for about not even 2 years, like a year and a half or so. It was like 1862, and it went from like Missouri to California, where the telegraph had stopped, and there was no delivery out there, or the railroad had stopped. So that was an entrepreneur that thought, why don't I have these guys? Buffalo Bill was one of the riders.
Really?
Yeah, he was one of the Pony Express
Are they
riders. He was a
pictures in?
sharpshooter and a great rider, so they hired him. So good job. Yep, put that over there. Step right up, Tommy. And Tommy opened up not a film. Wow, what is this? I did not buy this. I did not get this. This is a donation, obviously, from somebody. And then this is amazing. This is, they might all be donations. I don't think I got these. Well, what's going on here? Who gave this? How?
That's from us.
That's from you guys? I'm like, where did these come from? I didn't get these. Oh, step over and tell me, this is amazing. This is so cool. I love these things.
This
So,
is
and
from
what's your name?
I'm Howard,
And
Judy,
Howard and Judy.
and I've had
my
this
God.
in my collection since about 1960, 59 or
Wow.
What is
60. I cut these out of the original Mad magazine.
It's a
Really?
So the first one is the staff of Mad laughing at the boss. The boss is giving a lecture on, introducing his cast, and it turns into a laughing lecture.
Huh.
Unfortunately, I couldn't play it because I have one of those turntables that shuts off automatically.
Oh,
So you must play this on one of your vintage phonographs.
I have
that
an
was-
original Fisher Price,
Yes,
1965.
That's it, that'll be perfect.
And the inventor's wife is a friend of mine. He's passed away.
Okay, the second one is She Got a Nose Job. And
I've
it's,
heard of this one. I've been
it's-
dying for this one.
Yeah, oh, good. Don't die.
No,
Uh,
no,
yeah,
those jobs could kill you.
Yeah, and that's actually in better shape because the first one's a little bit wrinkled.
This is just
This guy-
amazing. Now, ironically, this museum was inspired by Mad Magazine in a way. Barry Liebman,
Uh-huh,
one of the regular gang of idiots,
right.
if you remember.
He's probably laughing on the rent.
He's laughing now because he's a dear friend of mine. This museum started because of birthday parties people threw in my apartment. And those parties became popular and all that. And I tried to take the show on the road to my elementary school, Solomon Schechter in Queens, on Queens Boulevard, on Parsons Boulevard. But Barry was my guinea pig for all those years, and he was very proud of it. He went to speakeasies all the time. He was very proud of being one of the people that I would test all the antiques on. And even the quack medical devices, Barry was the one who would be like, test it on me. And I'm like, I can't kill the writer of Mad Magazine here in my apartment because I'll be on CNN tomorrow, not for good reasons. But Barry loved it. He was such a doll. So, and in fact, we were recently at his funeral, and his, well, a year or so, but his birthday was just, I think, yesterday or the day before. So Barry, if you're watching this, this is totally for you. I kept his memory alive in this museum because he inspired it. So I really
Okay,
thank you
great.
for that. That means a lot to me to get something from Barry. And then you added this Marvel thing here, which I'm a huge Spider-Man fan and got to meet, have a private meeting.
It's a 2022.
I know, I figured. And you come on up so that we see you for a moment. So that's Judy, and you guys are sweethearts for this. I got to meet and have a private meeting with Stan Lee, and he was a doll. And there's a picture of me with my Edison player and him going, Daddy, you really should do this, you know? And so this means a lot to me too. I was a big Spider-Man fan. Okay, so I'm gonna put that over there. And then what do we got next? So this is, oh, what's your name? What?
Okay.
Jose. Jose opened up a very, very cool, it might be more than one poster. So Jose, I've got a question for you. Do you live in an apartment or house?
Apartment,
Yeah, yeah. And does it have electricity?
yes.
You have electricity? You can turn it on and off too?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, this man has electricity in his house. Give him a hand. This is incredible. Back then, not everybody had electricity, so they were trying to hawk this electricity thing to everyone. Lady, you'll just love flameless electric clothes drying. Do you have flameless electric clothes drying near your house?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No fire. That's amazing how you can have that. And then this other one here is also part of that whole world of things, families to get closer and a wonderful comfort of a total electric gold medallion home. So you would get this award. You know, do you have that award on your door?
No.
You need to talk to Con Ed
No.
and get one of these awards. You have a total electric home. I mean, they would actually give you an award, and I've got one. You guys are gonna die laughing. One of the awards was a door knocker, not a doorbell, which is electric, a manual door knocker. And I'm like, so I'm getting an award for having an electric house, and the award is not electric. Of course, clearly that makes good sense. So I bought two of them because it was just too ridiculous not to get two of those. What else is in here? There's another one. Oh no, he just gave me the entire magazine. He just went crazy on me. That was so sweet of this guy. Oh, and this one's a lot of fun too. Okay, so for those of you single men, this is a fun one. So he brings his bride home finally, and she says, "What? No kitchen telephone?" I think this was a divorce waiting to happen. No kitchen telephone. So that's it. So I forgot your name. What do you-
Okay.
Jose,
Yeah.
make sure that you get a
Yeah.
kitchen telephone,
Uh-huh.
and on your honeymoon, it's there waiting for your wife. Otherwise, you've got a divorce going on, dude. So, yeah, I love these ads. And then the packaging is there, so I'll put that together over there. So step right up, good one. And then you opened up, wow, you're gonna laugh at this. What's your name?
Mitchell.
Mitchell. So Mitchell, have you ever tried going to any drag queen shows?
Yes, I have.
Really? This guy was famous for it. He was amazing. So this is Ray Bourbon. And this is very early drag. This is his concert and his live show. I bought every one of his albums. So this is a cross between drag queen and amazing comedy. You would have totally loved this. This is so freaking funny. He had one, let me tell you about my operation. And it's just too funny. This guy, don't call me madam. I got literally every record this man did, or woman, whatever you want to call him. So yeah, this is a really cool one for anyone to open. Where's the packaging for this one? Oh, here, I put it over there. Good. Okay, so I'll put it over there and then step right up, Judy. What you got?
Looks like you've got another mood ring.
Oh my
Say,
God, Judy, I got another mood ring. This is-
I have no.
I
So
didn't
I'm
know
gonna-
you have to.
Oh my God. Guys, if Judy puts on this road ring and it turns this color, this is what she's got. Road rage. There's a color for road rage. I think that's the hungry for waffles,
Wow.
full bladder, sweaty, hung over. I'm not even reading it. We're in polite company. This is hysterical. So this is sealed beyond belief. We need to open this and see what color it is. And so open it, come back, and we'll see what color, and we'll see what mood Judy is. I hope it's not the
I'm back
plastic.
again. This is a 60mm movie of Smokey
We saved it
Robinson.
for you.
Oh, the Chattanooga Choo Choo. Chattanooga Choo Choo and Smokey Rogers. What's your name? Oh, I forgot. but-
Tom Howard.
Howard, that's right. So Howard opened up this one. It's a soundy, a very, very cool one. It's not even on a reel, so I'm gonna have to put this one on a reel with my finger or something.
You recognize me now?
Of course. That's the only way. Okay, so put that one on the table over there and then step right up. What you got there? And what's your name?
Hecky.
Becky opened up, oh yeah, Goofy Movies.
Yay.
Yay, Goofy Movies. This is, do you know the Pete Smith specialties? Yes, this is a Pete Smith specialty, Goofy Movies. This guy did these crazy spoofs that where he would do bus tests, and it was like people on the bus who were pests. So this is Goofy Movies and his spoof of all the crazy movies that came out back then. So when we do our bloopers show in 2 weeks, I think the 19th, we'll play that one. And then you'll be like, I opened it before then. So what did you open up?
I got nothing.
He's got nothing.
I got a whole bag of
I got
nothing.
nothing, honey.
I got a rock.
Hotel detective.
Oh my God, these are great. I'm doing a whole Spy versus Spy show, which I met the creator of Spy versus Spy. It's really cool. So I'm doing a whole detective show, and I've been getting the craziest ones. So this one, The Silenced Four, and this one, You Did It. And then I have someone opened up one last week that was, I put her in the trunk.
I hate when that happens.
Don't you know? Yeah, the cops don't like it when that happens too. So that's Ira. He's amazing and brilliant. So put that one over there. And then Demi opened up a film. Oh, this is part of our show that has to do with like animals. Because I work with my dear friend Eric of Inventions. So if you don't know Eric, check him out. He's got lizards and everything. But this one is Wing, Claw, and Fang, which is obviously wing things, claw things, and fang things. So it's a great one of all these cool animals. So,
This
and
was
what do you-
very well.
oh,
I got it out.
excellent. Yeah, I saw that it was really well packed. That's why I was like, yeah, we should do this off camera because it's gonna take forever. Let's see what we could, that looks like this one, jaded. She's jaded
That's
today.
from in the slide.
Yeah, she's jaded. But later she'll want waffles. So you gotta get this turned by waffles. So wear this all night and we'll see what happens to it. So these mood rings were like some rock that had some sort of, I don't know, crystal or something in it that they would actually change color because of the temperature. And so the theory was that the temperature of your body reflected your mood. And so they came up with all these, yeah, I know, it's like junk
No,
science.
I wear mood rings and trust me, that's not the case.
It's not the case. You've been like road raging, angry, and the mood ring is like, I'm happy. You know?
Mine's always
Or
black.
I'm cold and then it's like cold but calm, but then it's like green, which is supposed to be something else. No, okay, now.
Yeah, green, I think, is praying mantis. So, they're praying mantis. So yeah, they're really funny. As a kid, I used to have them. Now, if a mood ring breaks or doesn't work anymore and turns like black or something, then the way to fix a mood ring, believe it or not, is you wrap it in tissue paper, and then you put it in the freezer for 2 to 3 minutes. And you're wrapping it in tissue paper because the moisture from the freezer is going to ruin your mood ring. So you want it to soak up the moisture, but you want it to have that temperature. Leave it there for about 2 to 3 minutes and then take it out and your mood ring should hopefully work again. But that's how you fix a mood ring. The other way to fix a mood ring is drive on the Long Island Expressway for 3 hours and eventually the mood ring will pick up your anger and it'll work completely well. So those are the 2 ways to do it. Kind of like with hiccups, you have to scare someone. With mood rings, you have to piss them off. So there you go. So the next film is Survey Says, oh yeah, this is and I put it over here, so I can remember, so let me. Alice's Tin Pony. I know Paul's gonna love this. Paul was the one who turned me on to these Alice's films, which were rotoscoped. So it's this little girl playing this Alice character and then cartoons around her doing stuff. This one is the Tin Pony one from 1925. Walt Disney directed this one. The star of these things